Hi guys, it's Jimmy, and today I wanted to talk about the watch market in Australia. And once we're done with this conversation, please guys let me know what's happening your way. I've just been thinking about it over the last couple of months. There's not much been happening. I haven't really received any calls or text messages or anything about any watches. Over the last 2 or 3 months, I've only bought a couple pieces. Bought this Nevada Grenchen here, and a new old stock Sea Dweller from 2007. So since then, yeah, not much has been happening. I haven't been chasing them. No one's been calling me really. My authorized dealer has called me a couple times in the last couple of months. So a couple of months ago, received a call and basically asking if I purchase a gold Rolex that they have there, that they'll try very hard to get me a stainless steel ceramic black dial Daytona. Now, the thing I heard in that is that I wanted to buy a watch that the model they were offering me, it doesn't sing to me. I don't care for it. I never have. I'd never buy one, whether it was in stainless steel or gold or two-tone. It's just not for me. And I realised that even if I bought it, I'd be trying to get out of it in 6 months' time, because I just wouldn't wear it. And also that they said that they'll try and get me the Daytona. So if I'm buying something that's quite expensive in gold, I want to hear that if you buy that, you get the Daytona. So yeah, that's usually how it works, especially when you've got an ongoing account with these people and you spend, usually every few months, all year long. It's not really what I wanted to hear. Anyway, I said I don't want that gold Rolex, and I offered to look through some of the inventory of other brands that they have in the store. He sent me some pictures of some other brands. Saw a Jaeger LeCoultre that I liked. Said yeah, I'd take that one, and possibly a two-tone Datejust. And he's told me that okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll try hard and I'll get back to you. So I didn't hear from him again. He didn't contact me again, not even a hello, nothing. I thought that's quite rude, but he's just doing his job, I guess. So I didn't worry about it. Didn't contact him, he didn't contact me. Then about a couple of weeks ago, he sends me a picture of a stainless steel 41mm Datejust. So it was on an oyster bracelet with a black dial. Yeah, he knows that I am after a 41mm Datejust, but I've told him that I want one on a Jubilee bracelet with white gold fluted bezel and either black dial, rhodium dial, or blue dial. So sort of been picky, but I've sort of said that any of those dials will do. And he's offered me this one, and I don't care for the Datejust on the oyster bracelet, and I don't want the smooth bezel. I want something a bit different. I want the fluted bezel. I've already got one for my wife in a 36mm on the oyster strap, on the oyster bracelet with the smooth bezel. So something different would be good. Anyway, I didn't bother replying to that because I didn't want the watch, and sort of left a sour taste in my mouth from what happened with, sort of being baited with a ceramic Daytona, so they'll buy the gold piece that they're struggling to move, obviously. Yeah, so that's sort of what's been happening with the authorized dealers. For me anyway, not much action there at all. And as for the second-hand dealers, had no contact in the last couple of months really, since I bought this Nevada Grenchen. And also nothing exceptional coming through on their websites either. I usually check them every few days to see if anything new's come up. we've got some pre-existing stuff on there that's pretty cool, but they're things that are similar to what I've already got, so no point sort of buying duplicates of things you've already got. So there's only a couple things that I'm really interested in, and one of them is a 1977 Patek Philippe Nautilus with a blue dial. Now the only thing is I think the dial is a service dial. Nonetheless, the watch comes with the extract from Patek Philippe. It is in gorgeous condition. Obviously, I think it's been refinished, but I think it's been done through Patek because it is just gorgeous by what I see in the photos. I have not gone to see the watch in person. I haven't rang the guy up either. I'm just sort of been looking at it and not knowing, is it worth going there and potentially pulling the trigger. I think it's obviously it's the second year of production. They started making them watches in 1976. It's a 1977. It's my birth year. I've got the Daytona from the same year. It'd be a great pair of vintage pieces. The dial, like I said, I'm 90% certain it's a service dial, but it's sort of priced. It's still priced high, but not as high as what I've seen going for those watches with the original dial. It's well north of 100,000 Australian dollars, but I don't know if it's just because it's my birth year watch also that I really am considering it, but it's sort of scaring me away at the same time. If you're paying that kind of money and it's got an authentic dial, but it's not the original one from 1977, I don't know what to do about that. So I've sort of steered away from that for the moment. Just keep looking at it and more or less dreaming about it. But there is another piece I am seriously interested in, and I think I'll do something about it. There's a mid-90s Zenith Daytona in two-tone Zenith Daytona with a full set in gorgeous condition, and I have bought one previously. I've got one from 1989 in beautiful condition with the case back sticker and everything, and I gifted that to my eldest daughter. This one's come along now, and it's a later one from the mid-90s, but it's absolutely gorgeous, and so I think there's still value, even though he's asking the sort of the top end for that watch. It's in the low $20,000 range, but I still think even at that price, I think they're undervalued. They're quite, overall, they didn't make a hell of a lot of them with Zenith movements, and I don't know exactly what the price is off the top of my head for a two-tone Daytona right now, brand new, but it's got to be above 25,000 Australian dollars, because the last one I bought, which was more than a year ago, in two-tone, brand new, I think the retail was about 23,000, and we've had some price rises since then. So I think the Zenith one it's a good deal. So considering that watch. Apart from that, with the grey dealers, I deal with one in Melbourne. He's a great bloke. He's actually, I don't know if I should be calling him a great dealer, but he has a lot of modern Rolexes. They're not all necessarily brand new condition, but that's sort of his forte is sort of modern APs, modern Pateks, modern Rolex. That's where he's really strong in that division there. But I've actually got one watch with him on consignment, but haven't heard from him for months, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But hopefully he's doing all right. And I don't know, we'll see where the market goes over the next 6 months. We'll see if everyone can hold on and keep those prices sort of firm and keep the market strong. I've got a feeling it's a false market at the moment for the most part. There is some good deals still to be had, but just not 100% sure where it's going to go in the next 6 months. I think it might take more of a dip because I think everyone's just trying to hold on and keep everything together. But that's my take on it, guys. And please let me know what you guys think. All right, till next time. Bye bye.